Berserker Set has no official Diablo lore, but the reference is seen throughout the Diablo universe. In Sanctuary, there are barbarian spells that reference Berserk in all of the Diablo games, even in the upcoming Diablo 4 game. Berserk was initially a word used to describe Norse warriors that while in battle were entering a mental state in which they could feel no fear, pain, remorse, or fatigue, therefore making it the ultimate way to describe the traditional barbarian in the Diablo realms. What is going on YouTube? LordZhangFei checking in with another Uber set challenge today. Today we're going to be doing Berserker's Arsenal, one of the earliest sets you can find in the game, and it's really shitty. Definitely didn't even get a bonus with the 2.4 upgrades. But you know, we decided to tackle it with a frenzy bar just to show you how broken open wounds and a little bit of damage can go. Let's get right into these items. So the first one, we have Berserker's headgear, a little bit of a fire resistance and a pretty nice decent bonus to attack rating. Certainly going to help with us using frenzy. We do have a 15 all-res jewel put in there. And we'd have Berserker's hatchet. This does have a little bit of mana stolen per hit, a little bit of ED. We did up ours to an Ettin, so that helps out just a little bit. 15 all-res jewel also in that, and then we do have the armor, one to bard skills, a little bit of a defense bonus. The complete set bonuses are super underwhelming. 50 to life, 75 defense, poison length reduction, and a little bit of poison damage. Basically just so you know that you hit them. That's pretty much all that that's for. We also use the Gnasher axe, like level 3. You know, we decided to stick with the low level stuff. Just to kind of display you don't need the godly gear to do this. Gnasher axe does have 50% open wounds and 20% crushing blow, so that's certainly going to help out nice stacked with Goblin Toe and T-Gods for the absorb. We also do have Dracul, so we are going to be getting that life tap and a little bit more open wounds. 2 times a Ravenfrost basically for the cold absorb, and Rising Sun for the fire absorb. So we're not going to be taking too much cold damage. Certainly going to be absorbing quite a lot off of that fire though. How do we do this in LOD? Well, you know, we crutched off a smiter, which is something that we kind of did on quite a few runs, if I'm being honest, you know. Using Exiled, Drax, Goblin Toe, Ravenfrost, Gods. And smiters are OP, man. So let's just get right into the gameplay here. So gotta get faded, of course. Again, this video is edited. If you do want to see the unedited video, just check the link in the description. Go ahead and do our battle command. We do start off with an enchant here as well. That's certainly going to help. And we are using the shit out of Howl. You know, Howl is really going to be what makes this work. If you're ever running Ubers with a barb and you're not using Howl, like, you're fucking up, man. You know, it's super easy to kill them when you're fighting a one-on-one, especially with a attack like Frenzy, which attacks everyone around you. So notice we got the life tap proc. It's pretty much just going to be sit here and fight them very slowly. I think some increased attack speed jewels probably would have done us pretty well, but you know, we decided to kind of stick with the resistance. We kind of needed it, but in due time he will die. Open wound, a little bit of crushing blow, a little bit of damage, pretty much all you need. Now, so go ahead and speed it up here and kill Mephisto. Now you notice we're only doing a little over 2k damage. Really not a lot. But you'll see we eventually can grind him down. Nothing. Surprised we weren't taking more damage, to be honest. I think the T-Gods, and we're actually not using Rising Sun against him. We're actually using Highlords, and we go and swap that out right now. We just went and grabbed the Rising Sun against our fight against Diablo here. I really needed that extra damage against Mephisto. So we will pull Diablo like that. I don't know if you've ever seen that pull before. I'm working on that one. Trying to get Diablo out of the 3 bunch is actually probably the hardest one to pull out. So I pull him out right there. And this is just going to be an old school brawl here, boys. Here we go. Like I said, the poison damage from the Berserker bonus does let you know you're hitting him. Hitting him is obviously, you know, kind of the biggest challenge here because we don't have a lot of attack rating. Since we didn't put a lot of points into dexterity, I probably could have put a shitload more and less health and been alright, being honest. But, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to sit here and just slowly grind him down too with the Gnasher and Berserker Axe. Now we lose our fade. Doesn't really matter though, it was really only for Mephisto. The DR does help out a little bit, but it's not really necessary, especially against him because we're absorbing so much fire and lightning damage with the T-Gods and the Rising Sun. Like he's just about dead. I think this fight was about 2.5, 3 minutes altogether or something like that. It is a slow grind. Almost faster using Dash. So just keep up on the Terror though, man. Like I said, if you're playing this, or not Terror, Howl. If you're playing this and you're not using Howl, like, man, you need to recheck your strategy there. All right, now check this move out. So we get Baal here. You know, he's gonna want to spawn the clone. Now, one thing to note about the clone is it'll never teleport. So if you go into this house right here, Baal will teleport to you. You know it's the real one because he's teleporting, and then the clone will find his way to like this wall and just sit there. And it's a way to totally ignore him and pretend like he doesn't exist. Also, any guys that he spawns on typically outside of these walls, and it really just lets you fight Baal one-on-one, which of course Bill takes the longest to kill. He has the most health and the best regen. But, you know, in due time, we can grind him down just like all the other guys. Even using Berserkers in the Gnasher, you know what I'm saying? Under 2k health. You apply these same kind of strategies to a Frenzy Barb using real weapons with real gear, and you'll find a smooth sailing Uber run. This total run time I think is 12 minutes. Obviously that's not ideal, but just to showcase, you know, Frenzy really can come through. It's a really solid skill, especially when you pair it with Howl and kind of approach it this way. Baal goes down. He's trash. He died to the Berserker's axe and Gnasher. That's the goods though, guys. And appreciate you for checking out the video. We do have some GCs here, 10 max AR. Again, no lifers in this challenge, no high runes, and no mercs. So far we're 16 runs in, looking pretty good. Here's the skills, of course, you know, just the synergies to Frenzy and any other extra one-offs, natural resistance and what have you. That's the goods. Let's go check out this torch. We do have 22k attack rating, so I was lying when I said we didn't have that much. That seems like them. But I guess with 2 Ravenfrost and the bonus on top of Berserkers, could have had more if I would have put some more points into Dex, which I probably should have because I really didn't take that much health this whole fight. Fairly easy. It just took a really long time. 1619p torch. Go get our torch and I'll get us out of here. If you haven't liked and subscribed, hit that button. Got 30 more sets left to go. I hope you guys stay for the whole ride. Have a good one. Later.